Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. We are playing some more Legend of Zelda today. Let's play Legend of Zelda. Let's show you how to cruise through the game. It is episode 3. In the first 2 episodes, we got through dungeons 1 through 3, as well as picked up 4 extra secret heart containers in the overworld. Bought the blue ring ahead of time and got the white sword ahead of time. Sometimes when I'm playing this game, I like to go to Dungeon 5 before Dungeon 4, but you do need the item in Dungeon 4 to progress and beat Dungeon 5. So that's just sort of what I consider to be somewhat of an ideal path through, because once you get one more heart container, you are able to pick up the final sword of the game, the most powerful sword of the game. Oh, and it really helps with these guys too. See how they split and then these won't drop anything? It's the same as what I was talking about with Dungeon 3 and the Zols turning into gels and not dropping anything. So yeah, it would be good to get the step ladder in this dungeon and then go get a heart container and then go get the magical sword and then come back. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I'm just going to wander through this dungeon. I don't have it memorized. We'll see what happens. And if I get the stepladder before beating it, then yeah, maybe I'll go get the sword and come back. Now we do need the candle. So if you hadn't gotten the candle up until this point yet, you'd sort of be in a tough spot because there's dark rooms in this dungeon. It's the first one that features that. And yeah, you can't see anything until you light the candle. The room lights up. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way or not. Do like these guys though. They're easy and they drop things. Oh, look at that, full health. Another rupee, another 5, another key. We're up to 9. We're doing great. How's everybody doing in the basement today? How are you guys? What did you eat for lunch today? What did I have for lunch today? Oh, I had an extra good lunch today. So I am an adult. I'm a grown man with a job, like a desk job with a computer downtown Minneapolis in Minnesota, biggest city in Minnesota. Yeah, sometimes we, the people that I work with, we all go out to lunch together and the company pays for it, which is wonderful. And that happened today. And I had what's called a farmer's burger, and it had bacon on it. It had an egg on it. And it had some other good stuff too, some veggies, onions and lettuce. And will you just, thank you. If I'm going to go through the trouble, oh, I think that this is it. Okay, you got to watch out for these guys. They'll eat your magic shield. They'll just straight up eat it. So don't let them catch you. And those glowy guys will prevent you from using your sword too. So, oh, I lost it for sure. Oh, there goes 90 rupees. All right, I'll get those 90 rupees back in another off camera. I'll grind up for those and buy ourselves another magic shield before the next episode, so you guys don't have to deal with my mistake. I just wanted to show that to you guys. I did it on purpose. That's it. So yeah, now that we have the stepladder, we can get out of dodge here. We can just follow. Is that what we want to do though? Or do we want to just go ahead and beat this and be done with it? Maybe let's try. We don't have any medicine. We don't have a better sword like we should. Yeah, and we can't reach that. I remember what this room looks like, but I'll show it to you guys. We're on kind of a little island here, and we can't get all the way over there. You see how the ladder extends across the water, though? That's pretty neat, right? Like, you can take shortcuts now. That can come in handy. It can come in real handy in a room like this, where it's required. There's no other way to get through, except by using that, so... they're really sort of forcing the issue here. They're making you get that item to progress in the game. These guys. Ugh, quit jumping around. I guess I could have got the map from there. Oh, look. This is not the boss of the dungeon. He's just a regular old guy now. Just happens to be in the room. Can you... Did that bomb hurt me? Ugh, finally. They get moving real fast. Walk into the waterfall. No thanks, that's bad advice. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this on this low of hearts, but I'll give it a try. And who knows, maybe we'll get some extra health between here and there. That guy really took me for a ride. They're not going to drop anything. Just keep going here. Yeah, oh dear, okay. It was too hasty. Moving too quick, down to 3 hearts. And these guys are gonna drop exactly 0, because that's how they work. Okay. It's annoying too to get 800 different red bats on the screen. You want to be able to contain these guys and take care of it quickly if you can. All right, I'm just gonna go in with guns blazing. I think this is a 2-headed dragon. I should have a better sword. I should have more health. We'll see how this goes. Now you can dodge pretty well at first, but as soon as the dragon takes half of the damage that they can, one of the heads is going to pop off and fly around unpredictably. And at that point, you just want to hack and slash and try to... Oh, it doesn't get much closer than that, folks. That's good news, though. It means we can leave Dungeon 4 and never come back. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we need in here. Just the essentials are the stepladder and obviously the Triforce and the heart container. Yeah, now we have enough to go get the Actually, I don't think we do have enough to go get the magical sword. I think we might need 2 more. We can go get 1 more right away. The overworld one, and then the next one will be Dungeon 5's. And look, we do have enough money now to buy medicine, so we'll show that note to the old woman and buy medicine before we go into 5. There are 2 kinds of medicine, red and blue. Blue can be used once, red can be used twice. The first time you use it, then it turns to blue. And what it does is it fills your health entirely, no matter how low it is when you use it, no matter where you are, right? So it's like a portable fairy fountain. Not those ones that pop out of enemies and give you 3 hearts, but like that lake one. If that makes sense. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, the red costs 68 and the blue costs 40. And if you spend 68 and you get red medicine, and then you go into a dungeon and you need to use it once but not twice, and you're worried the next dungeon's going to be hard and you're going to want to use it twice, you'll have blue medicine, but you can buy a blue for 40, and the 2 will combine to turn into 1 red medicine, which is really nice and helpful to know. Oh, I was going to buy another magic shield, wasn't I? Well, I also said I was going to do that off camera, and we're on camera, so I'm spending the money on medicine, not the shield. I think that will benefit us more for Dungeon 5 anyway. If we can't have the shield and the medicine, we'll just do the medicine and that'll be fine. There it is. The last secret heart container. Great. Yeah, so we're up to 12, and I do believe it takes 13 to get the... Actually, let's keep going north from here. We're trying to get his Dungeon 5, and this is a good way to do it. Let's just go north from here. Dungeon 5's entrance is all the way north in the map and more east than west, so we're in a pretty good spot to get there quickly. Can you die? Except we also want to buy medicine on the way. Where's the nearest medicine shop? That's an excellent question. Below us is that 30 rupee place with the 2 statues where you can move 1. There might be medicine in here, or it might just be a shop, but I know this is bombable. Let's see what we got. A secret to everybody. Well, that's fantastic. but I want medicine. I think we're close to a Bernie Bush medicine location. That's dungeon 2. Down, left, up is medicine. I think. Yeah, right here. Oh, hello. Look at her little pixely smile. Look at that there. Aww. Okay, so you press B, you short the medicine, the note. Medicine takes the place of the note. And now be careful with that sitting there. Because if you press B while that is highlighted and you're on this screen, you will drink your medicine whether you need it or not. Even if you have full health, it'll count against you. So it's pretty brutal. Can we get to dungeon 5 this way? Yeah, I think it's just one screen to the left. Where's the, are we close to the power bracelet or are we not? I think that we are not. That's okay. We'll get it later. The power bracelet lets us push stuff. Okay, so this screen repeats. If you go north or east or south, you just get the same screen again, and you can't really escape in any of those directions, so it forces you to go west. But if you go north 5 screens worth, then you get to dungeon 5. Just like that. And then you want to stop going north, because that red guy will get you. Oh, did I really just do that? Look, I went one screen south, and now it's going to make me do the whole thing again. I took a sip of coffee while I was pressing down, and I pressed down too far, and I left the screen. That's on me. My bad. Boop. And I actually think we won 100 rupees when we enter this dungeon, because there's a room that offers you the ability to buy extra bombs. Oh, but these guys we're glad we have the arrows for. Oh, look at that. 1 arrow, 5 pulls voice. Those guys are hard to kill. They take a lot of hits with even the upgraded sword. And arrows is definitely the way to go with them because it one-shots them. And it encourages them to drop rupees, which is handy because each arrow that you fire is a rupee. And if you run out of rupees, you run out of arrows. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so you see that we need the stepladder here, obviously. Do I want to go through this? Actually, I think what I want to do is, oops. Sorry for all the up and down. Let's use a bomb here. Yeah, the item that we're interested in is west of us right now. Okay, one of these Gibdos, that's their actual name, but really they're just mummies, is holding a bomb. And since we are holding 6, and that bomb is worth 4, we'll go ahead and do this first. So then we're back at 8. Now this next room is a difficult one. There's a lot of blue dark nuts in here, which take twice as many hits to kill as red ones. And there's no doorway to hide in. These guys can't... Okay, that's what I mean about them turning colorful and you just sort of hacking and slashing. So we're actually doing this sort of the quick way, which is great. It really... Oh, left the room. Really feels good to have the blue ring. And to know I've got 2 helpings of medicine in my pocket. Let's see, how many hits these guys take? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow! Can you... I have played this game many times. I have beaten it a healthy handful of times. And I'm telling you, it's still tough. I could do better, but trust me, it's boring to do much better. To like not get hit, you know. You can go sort of slow and careful and make sure that you keep your distance and you take all the right angles and all that. But Yeah, I'm just trying to keep this moving here. So hopefully that turns out good for us. Hopefully all y'all enjoy that. This is actually the room that we want. The doorway helps because we can hide in there. They can't come in. And what I used to do, especially if I didn't have the ability to shoot sword beams as a kid, is I'd sort of hide in that doorway and wait for one to be like passing sideways a block or two away from the door. And then I'd jump out of the doorway real quick and get them like that and then retreat to safety. So it's sort of like that. And it took a long time, and I did it with a wooden sword and a green tunic and no medicine, but I did it. I was very proud of myself the first time I beat this room. And it's actually easier than the last room we saw, even though it's got the same amount or even more, I think, one more blue dark nut than the other room had, because there's so few blocks in it that you really have like the whole floor to move around. You know what I mean? Being able to dodge is really important with these guys. Being able to move around and retreat. That other room just has too many blocks in it. A big diamond shape of blocks in the middle of the room makes it hard to... It makes it easier for them to sort of pin you against the wall and damage you. All right, here's the recorder, or flute. It is the same as the warp whistle in Super Mario Bros. 3. But The Legend of Zelda came first. But the little tornado comes and takes you away when you blow this in the overworld. And it goes... Just like... that doesn't do anything. It may get you to the bomb upgrade room. I don't know. But we don't have enough rupees to buy that anyway, so... Gonna not do that. Gonna go back to the beginning so that we can beat this dungeon properly. Find the end boss and do all that. That door doesn't open. And if you don't have bombs, you can get stuck there, like legit soft locked, which is annoying. Oh, I gotta kill these guys again. Wish I had a better sword. Take forever. So many hits. I think it's 5 hits with this sword, but it's 9 with the wooden sword. It is a rough room, let me tell you. Now, I don't think we're interested in west. That's just the way to the recorder, which we already have. Which, by the way, is necessary for killing the boss of this dungeon, so you can't skip it. It's also necessary for entering a later dungeon in the game. So you absolutely cannot skip it. As I stated earlier, hey, we're close to 90 rupees. We can buy ourselves another shield. I'm trying to think of what other big things we need to buy. We've got our arrows. That's expensive. That's the thing I tend to forget about. The blue ring, obviously, is a big one. You need to buy extra medicine, I suppose, as you use it. Oh, and we'll need to buy food. Buy bait for one spot. Okay, what's nice about this is that these guys can't get you if you're in the right spot here. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. I don't need to. Will this room give me anything if I kill everyone? Oh, it did. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was the compass. You see the little red flashing deal up in the upper left-hand corner. That's where the piece of Triforce is. Why am I killing these guys? I could just leave. See ya. That is the right strategy, let me tell you. Rather than fight all those guys. Maybe they give you a key. The room gives you a key if you beat all the guys. I don't know. So if you're out of keys, then you have no choice but to beat them all in order to unlock the door. If I'm right about that. There's something up here. I do believe. Nope. Maybe it's the next room. The next room might be dark, though. Nope. There's a lot I don't remember about this game. Okay, we don't have to kill these guys because we have the key that we need to get through the door. But we might as well. I spent 2 rupees and I got 3. It's not too shabby. Let's see if the bombable wall I'm thinking of is here. Yes, it is. Is this guy gonna offer to sell me more bombs? Nope, just a hint. Secret power is said to be in the arrow. Yeah, that's a hint for how to kill those guys, I think. Okay, now this guy, you cannot hurt until you blow on the recorder. Once you do, he's gonna turn small and become susceptible, and he'll start moving real fast if you don't kill him right away. So you wanna get close, blow the whistle, and then just be ready to take him out as quick as possible. So he's starting to speed up. Now he's going fast. And this is when he gets tricky. There we go. If you catch him with the boomerang, you stun him. Oh, we have enough hearts to get the magic sword, guys. There's no master sword in this game, just the magical sword. That was weird. Did you see it flash white and then sort of fade from white back to the screen? You guys saw that, right? That's weird. I don't think that's supposed to happen. But yeah, now look at this, okay? So instead of taking the long way back, we can just blow the whistle, and this will take us away to somewhere good. Like here? What is this, 3? Oh, that's 5. That's not so helpful. I think if you face left or right or up or down, it does different things. Okay, here's 4. So that's much closer to where we want to be. So what do we want to do next in the game? We don't need the food until we go to level 7. So for level 6, we're going to want to buy medicine. We're going to want to get our shield back. And, oh, and we'll start actually with a little bit of level 8 before we go into 6. Because there's an item in there that makes the item in level 6 do more for you if you have it. So off screen, guys, I may grind up a few rupees, buy a magic shield, and then I'll join you guys next time for some more Legend of Zelda. We'll do the stuff I mentioned. And that's going to about do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. It does help out the channel. Helps us grow, and it's something free and easy that you can do. And if you got anything you want to say to me about how this series is going, or other games you'd like to maybe see me play or see us play when Ted and I are playing together, leave those suggestions in the comments below. And until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you are more fantastic than getting a surprise in the mail that you don't know what it is, and you open it up and it turns out it's fantastic in the basement.